do this one. You see lots of people using loads of gunboat energy to clear these mines, but when it's just normal standard mines like these ones, you don't need to worry about it. If it's boom mines or shock mines, then you need to spend the extra just to clear those out of the way. But for a normal Komondor, which is just the normal mines along the edge there, you don't need to clear them all. I'm going to show you now how you can do that most effectively. So we're going to drop a barrage on this boom cannon just there, and then an artillery on this corner of this cannon just there to clear these 3 mines and them 2 that way. So that will then leave a few there in the middle that you don't need to worry about, and I'll show you why now. So here comes the barrage. As you can see, it's clearing the mines in front of core and a few up this side. And then comes the artillery on the corner of the cannon. Now you don't need to worry about those few. The other thing you see quite a lot of is people using this corner here as a flare point. You don't want to be doing that because that messes up your spacing of your troops in a minute. What you want to be doing is coming up to the machine gun or shock launcher, which is sometimes what's there. It needs to be tight up against the edge. So what I mean by that is the edge of the map along here, the flare wants to be always tight to that edge all the way along. So your first flare comes to here in front of the machine gun on this one, and I'll show you why now. So I'm going to land the troops now with brick. Flare down in the water as always. As they get to there, you're going to flare up to the machine gun. As you can see, they walk straight over to the flare. They don't need to go into that corner first. Now, as they start arriving there, your next flare needs to come out and be, again, tight to this edge, but right here next to the boom cannon. Right here against the edge. So, as they get there, look, there goes the flare up that way. Now what you'll see brick do is, brick will get out in head, and she'll walk over those few mines to clear them, meaning you don't have to use the gunboat energy like you see so many people doing to clear those mines. Got the double smoke at core as always for the spread. On this one it's 4 shocks. The shocks are normally the machine guns, the flamethrowers and the shock launcher. This one's got a 4th on the laser there. What I always do is throw a critter on the flamers, then throw the shocks. That way then this rocket launcher targets the critters and not the girls. So as you can see, shock on the laser, machine guns, flamethrowers, shock launcher with the critters there in the middle, while the girls go to town on core. So yeah, the trick to this one is using the 2 flare points I showed you by the machine gun or the shock launcher there, and by the boom cannon there. Sometimes you see people trying to flare right up into that top corner, but all that would do is target core because there isn't enough space there there isn't any tiles there next to and behind the core there. That is literally core. So don't throw flares up anywhere up the side there or try and get the flares behind it because it won't work. Using those flare points like that will give you the exact spacing you need between one flare to the next for brick to be out in front to clear the mines. As I said, your flares have to be tight against the wall. When you get the flares tight against the wall, they'll walk in a nice even straight line, which means you can space your smoke a lot neater as well. So yeah, next time you roll that one, guys, have a go.